Hello everyone and welcome back to CCN Gaming. My name is Jared aka Cornfed Cracker 93 and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. So this game's been out for a little bit, a couple weeks maybe, tops, and there's been a lot of videos posted. So I thought it was time that we start another series here on CCN Gaming. So in the past, the series has died out fairly quick. I'm hoping that this doesn't happen this year, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this. This is one of these games that it's kind of a relaxing game to play, really. There's not a whole lot of action in it, but there is a lot of uniqueness that I can bring to it. So pretty much everything that we'll be doing will be directly from me. Will be my taste of the game, what I am going to do with the game. Especially this year where you can actually place your animal pens where you want them and kind of work a farm however you want. And you have multiple ways of starting. So, without further ado, as you can see, I have 3 save games already, and they're both on each of the maps that are available. You can see my money situation isn't very good. I'm trying to feel out what is the best thing to spend money on and what I should do as far as those lines. So, we're going to start a brand new game. And these are our options for starting. So, we have a new farmer. You already own the land, kind of the classic version of the game like we have always played, where you start off with, a couple of crappy tractors, maybe a trailer, and some funds, but not a lot, and they'll teach you how to play the game. We already know how to play pretty much. The things are pretty much the same controls, a little different engine now, but this is our second option. This is where you start with substantial funds, but no land, no buildings, no equipment, and it's up to you to decide what farm you would like to do. Basically, I read that verbatim there. It literally is, you start with, I think it's a little over $1 million, some of a bank loan and $1 million, and you start wherever you want and do whatever you would like. And then you have a start from scratch where you have very little money, you don't own any land or equipment, and the economy is much tougher, prices are lower, and the gameplay settings are the most realistic. So those are our 3 options, and we're going to pick this middle one, this farm manager. This is where we start with some substantial funds. So let's put this story into play here. We're just fresh out of high school. We've worked forever on the farm. We have some money put aside that we've raised throughout our life. We put some aside and then got a small bank loan that has accrued to, let's say, a little over $1 million. So now it's time to strike off on our own as our character, get our farm going the way we would like to. So, without further ado, now we got to select our map. So I played on both of these maps, and I think everybody is going to be playing on Ravenport more. So we're going to go to Felsbrunn. Felsbrunn, I believe that's how you say it. So, without further ado, let's load in to the game. So, character customization. So we have a few different characters here that we can switch from. We can be a female if we'd like. We can be a male. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with this character right here, I believe. Let me see. Hat. We can take these hats off, I believe. I wish we could put like a cowboy hat on. That would be kind of cool. Well, come on. I'd like to go with a John Deere hat at some point. And we're going to try to use mostly John Deere stuff. I think that's a new thing that they've added for this game. I don't remember a lot of John Deere stuff in the previous ones, so I'm pretty sure it's a new thing. Wow, there's a lot of hats to choose from. I believe this is like every logo in the game. Okay, so none. Then we got our hairstyles we can choose from. We'll go with this hairstyle. I don't think you can change your hair color, but that's okay. And then we'll put our hat on. I don't know if it even makes a difference or if we had to necessarily do the hair, because I don't know if it'll carry over. And we'll get our John Deere hat here. John Deere. All right. So we got a jacket, which is pretty much a vest. And we got sunglasses. So we can have sunglasses or we cannot have sunglasses. I think we're going to have sunglasses. Then, of course, our name, Cornfed Kraken 93. I don't think I can even change that. It's not allowing me go up there to change it. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so we have some mods here. Nothing serious. This actually is the John Deere Gator that you see up in the top left is not necessarily a mod. It's part of the DLC that we got for the game. I've added these composite machine sheds. I thought they looked kind of cool. They have the garage doors. And then the Lamborghini that was in previous games that we've added as well. Not sure how many of these we'll use, but we have them available to use. So let's jump into the map. Alright, so here we go. You have enough money to start the farm business of your dreams. What will your specialty be? Arable farming, breeding, livestock, forestry, or a bit of everything. The choice is yours. First, buy some land, buildings, and the necessary tools. Then sell your products and expand your farm. Alright, so I like where we're starting out. This is where I am on the other one as well. And I think we're gonna actually start right here. So let's go to our map. We got 1,250,000 for money. So a lot of saving up in our growing up years. And let me see. Okay, so our land right here. Now this is the one that we're already on, the one we were just talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this. That was 182,016. And I think we're going to buy this piece of property right next to it as well. I mean, we could go with this one. Let me see. That's 281,000. And that's 174,000. So my thought process here is because I'd like to start livestock fairly soon. So my thought process here is that if we got to get the most that we can out of our selections here early on. Whoops. So right now we have a big plot here for buildings and stuff, and we have one small section for our crop. So this would give us an additional big section, and that's 174. That's 281. We're gonna need as much money as we can to get stuff going. So I'm gonna think that this piece right next to it is what we're gonna go for. So we got a pretty decent chunk of land right now. So we got this one straight back here with this crop bed here. And this looks, let me see, is there anything planted in there? It's fertilized, but it's got sugar beets going. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, probably destroy that and the potatoes because I don't want to have to use the equipment to get them. I mean, we could lease it, but leasing it is going to be fairly expensive. Let me see here. Potato technology. So we only, see, that's 496,000 to harvest the potatoes when they're done. Leasing it's going to be 39. I can't see spending that kind of money just to harvest these pre-existing crops here. I think that's going to be a little bit too much. Let me see here. Since we're going to need, I mean, in order to do the beets, we'd have to do the same idea. Beet technology. I mean, there's a few more options here, but they're all still very expensive, and you're looking at almost 30,000 minimum for a lease in order to harvest that stuff too. And I don't think we're going to get the money out of it to warrant spending that much on the equipment. Well, I really wanted to check back here is on this back piece of our land, we have a building back here. So I wanted to see what this is. Is this just a structure just sitting back here? Oh, can we open this? I don't think we can. That would be cool if we could actually store something back here. This is like a little woodshed. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. Yeah, I don't think we can get in here at all. That would be cool if we could actually use it to store stuff in there. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so let's get back to our farm location here. So we're going to have to destroy both of these crops, pretty much, and start our own crops. First, we got to get some equipment going. We're going to need a tractor. We're going to need a harvester, because we definitely need to have some crops going to feed some animals. That's what I would like to do. Now look at all this grass here. All this grass we could be mowing. So what we're going to do, I believe, I'd like to lay out some buildings. I think we're going to go with the smallest shed here first. And I think we're going to kind of line this up. I want to do it right here. Because we want something aesthetically pleasing too, that we can put our vehicles in and such. So can we zoom in the camera? I'd like to see where this... I'd like this to be right on the edge of the pavement. We're going to do it right there. Okay, so we got some sheds here. We can store some equipment in, store some maybe hay bales, grass bales, stuff like that for our livestock. And there's one other thing we're going to need out of this, and that is a silo. We're going to go with the smallest one for now because I don't think we need anything very big at the moment. And this location right here isn't really big enough to do much with. So we're going to put our silo right here. That way if we need an expandable tank, we can kind of put that behind here as well. So you have expandable, large silo extension. So we can put that behind there if we need to. Hopefully it didn't screw up the terrain, because I find that it does mess up the terrain a little bit. I mean, there is a decent incline there. That's not bad. That's not bad. They're supposed to be adding a landscaping tool soon, so you can kind of alter that a little bit to make it a little bit more feasible. Alright, so we have 737,000 left. It's time to get some actual farming equipment. So we're going to go with a medium tractor here, I believe. And I'd like to go with a John Deere. I think they're, yeah, I could go with this one here. That's 104. Oh, and yeah, see, this one's 142 horsepower, where this one is a 280, and I believe this one has, yeah, you can attach a front loader to it. So I think we have to go with this one just for the sake of money alone. I think we're going to go with the standard tires. Only we'll do the standard... I thought there was a... Okay, so there's standard with wheel weights right there. And we got to go with our front loader attachment in case we need it for certain things. So we're up to 230,000 for this tractor alone. But we definitely need a tractor, and we definitely need something fairly decent size. Alright, so harvesters. I mean, we could go with a little one, but I'd like to go John Deere here as well. So we're going to spend the extra money here on the John Deere. I don't think that really matters to me that much. Wide tires. I get crawler tracks, but I don't want to spend that kind of money on that either. So we're just going to go with a standard here, and we'll purchase that. So we also have more bank loan that we can use, and we probably will have to in order to get this initial stuff going. Alright, and we'll go with the first John Deere header. And we'll buy that. Alright, so we got our harvester, we got our tractor, we got silos, we got some storage for them. Now I think it's time we have to have an animal pen. So we have to have something that's bringing in some money. And I believe the easiest thing on here, let me see, there's cow pastures, but that needs more stuff than what we have currently, or what we can do really quick. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to do a sheep pasture, because that only needs grass or hay and water. So that's pretty easy to obtain. So I think we're going to go with this. And I think what we'll do is put this over here. I don't want to go into this field, though. That is one thing I want to avoid. Because if we start getting into our field, then we're not going to have crop room. And I'll tell you what I plan on doing with that field just behind the sheep pen. Okay, so let's put that here. I think that works. I think that does the trick. We'll buy that. It's going to look aesthetically unpleasing, I believe. up front here because it kind of overlaps funny onto where our road was, but we can make that work. Alright, so now we need, for our animals, we're going to need, we only need the bare minimum with these guys, pretty much. So we'll do our watering, because we're going to need water for them. And we're going to need that routinely, so we just bought one. Baling. I'd like to bale everything because I can kind of keep it neater. So this one's 105,000. Of course, we're going to have to get a loan here in order to get some of this stuff. We're going to need a mower as well, so I'm going to go ahead and spend the money on that right now. So we have a mower. And we're going to need a front loader. We'll get this John Deere one so it matches everything that we have going on. We're going to need probably a pallet fork, but I'm going to wait to buy that when we necessarily need it. We will need a bale spike if we're going to be baling stuff. We'll do that John Deere. So there, that is purchased. And we're going to need one of these to clean up the mess that the sheep make that we're starting off with. And we'll buy that. Alright, so let me think of what else we will possibly need. Maybe a windrower. I think we can get by with this one because it's cheaper. But I'm almost wondering, this is only 1,800 to lease. And I'm wondering if that might be feasible at the beginning. I don't know. I think we'll probably end up leasing one, but I'm going to wait for a little bit. I think to start off, they're going to need hay, so we'll probably just purchase. I think they're going to need 2, so we'll go ahead and get 2 of them. Because I think it's 4,000 a piece, and I think the sheep is 3,000. So here is our vehicles down here that we just purchased. Alright, before we get started here, we need to work on our settings. So, timescale is fine for right now. We'll be changing that periodically. Normal dirt, automatic engine start, we're going to turn that off. Fuel usage, we'll do default. Helper, I don't want any of the helper stuff on. I want it to take from what our supply is. Plant growth, we're going to go fast here. No withering, no crop destruction. Periodic plowing required. We might turn these settings on at some point, but we're going to leave them off right now, or else I doubt we're going to be able to keep up with everything. The help windows, all of this stuff, we're in dollar, miles, and acres because I'm in the US. Radio's off. Radio range. Vehicle only, and we're not going to be worrying about that anyway. Camera sensitivity, all this stuff is just helping my play style. Train, we're going to turn that off for now because I don't want to have to switch to them all the time. And I believe everything else is fine. Alright. So, let's get this stuff connected up here. I did turn down the vehicle sounds or else it would be really overbearing and be above my voice level. The game volume would be. Alright, so we'll attach our attachment there for our front loader system. We're going to need the bale spike because we have to take... Oops. We have to take the bales home first to feed our sheep that we're about to get. Alright, so let's back up here. I wonder if I can pick up both of these bales. Probably it'll get all wonky and I'll end up losing them on the way back, but we'll try it. Alright. I don't know how well this will work, but we're about to find out. Alright. Now, that other bale is going to like fall off. Here, hold on a minute. We'll dump off that top bale for now. We'll have to come back and get it. But it's okay because we're very close to the store, and that's one thing I like about this map as well. As long as you pick that starter location, you're very close to the store, so... Alright, we'll attach the mower here. And to make this trip as useful as we can, we're going to attach this water thing as well. So we'll be getting the most out of this trip back. I've been noticing problems with the bales, like they'll fly off your front attachment if you're not careful. It doesn't matter how I spear them, it seems to happen, so hopefully I don't have to pick this up 700 times on the way back. And there it goes. And this car is going to go ahead and push it all over the place. Alright, let's let these cars go by. This is going to be a big pain, because I now have a mower on the front, and this car's got no respect for space at all. Oh, maybe we can just push this hay bale back. Alright, just off to the side anyway. Oops. Well, it's out of the road pretty much, so we'll come back for that, because the forklift just doesn't seem to want to work very well. So, almost back here. I should have filled this up with water while we were right there. That's okay, we'll make the trip back around in a second. Alright, so we dropped off our water thing. I also want to drop off our mower. We're going to kind of put that right here just for the time being. We'll also store stuff in our shed before long. Oh, and there's one other big thing that we're going to need, and that would be a seeder. And I want to go with a fairly good size one, because it's pretty much all we're going to be doing at one point. Ooh, 76,000. Whoa. Let me see, because there's one other building that I wanted to add to, and that was this. I think we can do that. We'll get a bank loan here to get that small amount, just to get the seeder and to get our other building. Hopefully we won't go any further into debt, because it's going to be hard to bail ourselves out, which is what I found in my first game that I played on Raven 4. Let me see. We'll borrow like 150,000. See how far that gets us. Seeder. Alright, so we got this seeder. We'll pick this up with our tractor. Oh yeah, and our building. Might as well get that and place it right now as well. Here we go. Kind of put this back here. I hope the doors are right there in the front. I think that's what I'm seeing. Or are they on the back side? No, I think they're on the front. Okay, so I'd like to get this in the back corner as far as we can get it, but it's not looking like it's going to let me. I don't know what the collide with the object is, because there's nothing there, but okay. Let's place that. Alright, so we got our little building there. Let's check it out while we're right here. So it looks like we got a door that we can't use. I was going to say, please tell me. Yeah, alright. Nice. So, we have like a little garage location here. Maybe eventually for a truck. Nice. So that's a nice looking setup. I like that. It's more aesthetically pleasing. And now we'll go pick up our hay bale that's in the middle of the road and bring that back here. Put that right in the sheep pen, actually. Oh, this traffic is annoying. I may have to turn that setting off too, but it looks more realistic to have it on, but it's also a pain. So, we're back here. I'm just going to kind of stack these up along the side of this building right here for now. Oh, wait, no, I can actually put it right in the sheep pen because I'm going to have to anyway. So my next step is to get the actual sheep. Alright. So the sheep feed is right here. Pick this up. Good shape. Drop it down. Come off. Yeah, you can come on. Come on. There we go. It didn't look like it put anything in there. Oh, because I don't have any sheep yet. Let's do that right now. Hopefully I didn't just lose that bale because I don't have any sheep in there. That would be ridiculous. We're up to 12,000. I'd like to get as many sheep as we can afford. That's going to be pretty much it for now. Oh, please don't tell me you just took that hay bale and didn't put it in there. That is ridiculous. Why wouldn't it do that? Well, looks like we just wasted some money there. Let's put hay bale. We're going to need another one. And then how much was our baling technology? Because I'd like to bale everything just so it keeps it nice and neat. Oh, that's 105,000. Let's see. Our bank loan. Right here. Can we even borrow enough for that? We can. We can get just enough. However, it's not going to leave us with a lot of overhead, but I don't think we really need it. We're also going to need seeds. Probably like 3 of these. Okay, make sure we have enough for everything. Because once we get everything, we'll pretty much be self-sufficient until we get some, obviously, payout from the sheep. We're going to need the cedar, so I'm not going to get the water this second. So we're going to have to haul that cedar behind this. I think it definitely was a good decision to get this tractor, because it's not a large tractor, but it's not a small one either. We got our front loader attachment, so we got pretty much everything that we need on this one tractor to start off. I should have dropped the bale spike so I could pick up that, but that's okay. Oh wait, I got another bale here. Did it reset back to here? Oh no, I bought one more. So this was the one that was on top of there. I never thought about that, if the bale would actually reset back to here if I didn't have sheep. I'll have to check and see if it might have done that. It is not going to pick up, I can already tell that. There. Got that. We'll grab our cedar. And we'll fill it right here with these seeds so we don't have to like carry those back right now. Okay. Should take all 3 of these, and we shouldn't have to get much more of anything until for quite a while, actually. I wouldn't think anyway. Okay, I gotta kind of back this around so I can actually fill it. There we go. Refill. Alright, refill. And that's just under 100% full, but this should last us for a good chunk of time. And let's get this hay bale back with our cedar here. Do not fly off. So we actually have sheep now, so I should be able to put this in the sheep pen and it actually work instead of screwing us out of 650 bucks. All right. There, that actually worked. Let's see, we got 4,000 in there right now. So that other bale will give us another, it will give us 8,000, so that'll fill up that. We have the cedar back here now, so I think I can hook up to this water thing. And we'll fill up water on the way there. So we pretty much have to back this trailer down into the water in order to fill it. And it takes a while to actually fill. There we go. Alright, so now that we have this filled, I'm going to scoot over to the shop. I'm going to pick up the other bale, bring that back, put it in the sheep pen, and then we'll come back and get our harvester. Alright, so we're finally back on the farm. I only lost the hay bale once on the way back. Alright, so we're going to try to put that in there. There we go. And it looks like it took it. The max amount. Alright. Or I guess there's a few shy, but I think that's because they ate. Alright. And then we will load up their water. And that should be 100% water as well. Alright, so productivity is 99%. We're going to take and leave this water thing right there, because this is the only thing we actually have to use it on right now. And we will park our tractor. There we go. This is a mod, this building, for console, so we'll back this right in here. Looks really nice in our shop. Turn that off. Alright, now we're going to go down and get the harvester and bring that back. Alright, so we're down here. We got the harvester hooking up the header. I forgot we got to come down here and get that bucket too, but I can do that after this episode. We'll bring back our harvester. Alright, so our harvester is back at the farm now. We just had to grab our bucket, but I'll do that after the episode. And that's going to pretty much wrap up this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got our sheep in here. They are completely fed. They are completely watered, so these will start production. And we got to decide next episode what we're going to do with our 2 crop fields. I have an idea, but we'll see what we're going to do. So, if you guys have any comments, leave a like down below, and we will see you guys next time right here on CCN Gaming.